And well, that's it, right? Dalton connects a Laker, Mark Williams be a Hornet, and that's it. Nope, definitely not. Even apart from the trade probably not going through, whether that ends up happening or not, Dalton Connect officially becoming a Laker again, or never being traded from their team to begin with, Mark Williams going back to Charlotte. Even then, there's some speculation about what might happen with Mark Williams. If he'd go back to their team, is there now some bad blood between them? Would he want to be away from their team, or would they maybe buy him out from their team? Having that big of an injury risk, or simply again bad blood between them? There's some speculation about that. I wouldn't call it reliable reporting at this point, but definitely some widespread speculation. Could Mark Williams maybe hit the buyout market? Could he ask to be away from their team, either right now or maybe during the offseason? And will they try to trade him or move on from him? Now, I think a lot of this is simply from Laker fans not being happy with the center situation. Jackson Hayes got hurt last night, even though he's been playing really well lately. I'm not sure some Laker fans see that and don't really want to agree with that. Then behind him, they did sign Alex Len. He made his Laker debut last night, but did not play well last night. I think a lot of people are overreacting to that. The guy just joined their team less than 24 hours ago prior to playing, and you really can't expect that much from him. He is a matchup dependent player to begin with. Might not be a good fit for every matchup, and that showed last night. I wouldn't worry about it. I'm not that mad about it, whether you're talking about the Alex Len performance or simply their center rotation in general. I don't think it's enough to panic about. Definitely not enough to want the Mark Williams trade to go through in my opinion. If the Lakers found something and truly do believe that something's wrong with him, whether it be an injury right now or long-term injury risk with him, I believe them and I definitely don't want that trade to go through. However, if you're talking about getting him through the buyout market or simply on the open market, either right now prior to March 1st or during the offseason, then obviously yes, I'd take a chance on him. But I don't find that to be the case here. I think that's purely fan speculation, not a whole bunch of truth behind it. If he'd go back to the Hornets, which is very likely, they'll keep him, try to develop him further, and, maybe trade him in the future, but definitely keep him for right now, not buy him out or waive him. Again, I would obviously love for that to happen, but I simply don't find it to be realistic. Even if Charlotte does believe him to be an injury risk, whether he has an injury right now that we don't know about, or simply a really long-term injury risk, whatever it might be, they'll definitely take him back and not waive him or buy him out. I don't think this situation's that bad between them. Yes, it might be awkward between them, much like it is a little bit right now between the Lakers and Dalton Connect, but they're not going to waive him for nothing. He's only 23 years old, was averaging about 15 and 10 prior to being traded, or tried to be traded. Who knows if that'll go through yet, but again, obviously a solid player when healthy, and despite the injury risk, they're not going to waive him for nothing. And while I would agree that the Lakers center depth is not in a great place right now, I'm still not hoping for that trade to go through. I mean, we're talking about trading 3 first-round draft picks for a guy with a very uncertain future, whether that simply be the injury risk or what he becomes in the future. Dalton Connect was a first-round draft pick for them, another unprotected first-round draft pick, again their only tradable first-round draft pick left, and then a first-round draft pick swap. I'm not willingly trading all that for a guy that they did find something wrong with. Whether they're exaggerating it or not, I think there is something wrong with him, and I'm not giving that up for him. But with that being said, what do you guys think? How do you feel about the Mark Williams situation? Whether it's from their standpoint, the Lakers' standpoint, not wanting the trade to go through, finding something wrong with Mark Williams, and then from Dalton Connect's standpoint, coming back to the Lakers, maybe being a little bit awkward about it, and even from Mark Williams' standpoint, I think probably wanting the trade to go through, still following the Lakers and a bunch of Laker teammates, unfollowing the Hornets, and a little bit of awkwardness from both situations. How do you feel about it? Let me know in the comments down below. But I think that'll pretty much do it for this one. And if you enjoyed the video, then I'll greatly appreciate it if you dropped a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit that notification bell to never miss out when I upload a video. But as always, thank you for watching and have a great day or night.